Telangana Rights in Land and Patadar Passbook Bill, Telangana Abolition of the Post of Village Revenue and Officer Bill, Telangana Panchayat Raj Amendment Bill, and Telangana Municipal Law Bill Amendment Bill have been passed by the State Assembly on Friday. On behalf of my party, I welcome these four bills which together bring in the new revenue setup for land administration in the state. I would like to congratulate our Honorable Chief Minister, Janab K. Chandrasekhar Rao Sahab, for bringing these landmark bills which would be help for the state population. The bill provides for the digitalization of revenue records and land transaction to simplify the registration process. We hope that the new bill will put on end and not only the land related dispute but also land encroachments. The discrimination powers of all revenue officers, including Tahsildar, RDOs, and Joint Collector, will be curtailed, and the three types of revenue courts functioning under these officers will be abolished. 16 fast-track tribunal will be set up to resolve 16.137 pending land-related case in the state. When the bill comes for the discussion in the State Assembly, our Honorable Floor Leader Janab Akbaruddin Owaisi Sahab welcomed the bill and extended total support. He had also raised issues relating to Waqf and endowment land, such as land regularization through GO 58 and 59, layout registration, building regularization scheme, and also regularization scheme of property transaction on notarized paper. The Honorable Chief Minister Sahab has responded positively to all the issues raised by Honorable Floor Leader Akbaruddin Owaisi Sahab. We welcome the announcement by our Honorable Chief Minister Sahab for banning registration and building permission for all the Waqf and endowment properties in the state till further orders. We are thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister Sahab has assured to provide one more opportunity for regularization of land through GO number 58 and 59. He has assured that the land regularization scheme would be continued and the building regularization scheme would also be offered after the issue is cleared by the Telangana High Court. We have been demanded that the charges to be collected under the LRS and VRS are high, so far as the poor section and the lower middle classes property owners are concerned. We would request that the rate to be charges under LRS and VRS should be made affordable for the weaker section and the lower middle classes. I would like to point out here that the GHMC area has been almost 20 to 20 lakhs structured properties, out of which only about 15 lakh properties has assisted by the for property tax. That means there are almost 5 to 7 lakhs properties which are still unassessed. Most of unassessed properties include properties which may have been constructed without following legal parameters. Most of these unassessed property do not have sanction, layout, or building permission, and they may also have title and unregistered sale deed. Such properties which may have been constructed without obtaining building permission from the municipal authorities also happen to have notarized title or sale deed. The number of properties in the GHMC areas do not have proper land record or linked document, or they have been built on encroached private or government land, and they have also been regularized under GO 50 and 59. We are thankful that our Honorable Chief Minister Sahab announced that one-time opportunity would be provided for the registration for all notarized and unregistered properties in the urban area of a state, including GHMC, on the lines of Sada Bainama scheme. I thank the Chairman for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.